Imagine that I started out today by offering all of you $100 to have for your own. That'd be a pretty good offer, right? Now, the only stipulation of that offer is, of that $100 that you now have, you can only use 50 cents of it. I imagine just about all of you have now lost most or all of the interest of that offer just a few seconds ago that seemed awfully enticing. Today, I will be talking to you about the sustainability of our planet's water supply and the immediate action that we need to take in order to preserve what we still have left. I see sustainability as a preservation of those vital aspects of our life, specifically speaking, our useful water supply and what we can do to preserve it to improve the lives of our inhabitants of our planet. I'm going to be talking a little bit about the current state of the situation that we have, our bodies and why water is so important to them, and how we can improve our situation for future generations. Now, I will not be giving anyone $100 today. The reason I bring up that scenario is because that 50 cents represents the amount of available fresh water that we have for our drinking water versus the amount of water we have on Earth. 71% of the Earth's surface is made up of water. If we take that amount as a whole as 100%, which by the way is 326 million cubic miles, which is far too great of a number for any of us to grasp, we can eliminate 97% of that right away. It's ocean water and it's salt water, and while it does serve a purpose, we cannot use it for drinking water and we cannot use it for irrigating crops or growing crops. That leaves us with 3% left. Of that 3%, 2.5% is unusable. It is fresh water, but it's locked up in glaciers, polar ice caps, atmosphere, and too deep in our soil to extract for use. Water and how it affects our bodies. The Mayo Clinic estimates that our body is made up of 60% water. That water serves many important functions. Some of those are flushing toxins out of our vital organs, carrying nutrients to cells, and keeping our tissues and muscles hydrated. The Center of Disease Control recommends that each grown male intakes 3 liters of liquid a day, and an adult female takes in 2 a day. And while liquid is not specifically just water, you can get liquid from other drinks. They do say that you should limit the amount of drinks that you have with excessive sugar. The action that we can take. It starts with an awareness. It starts with realizing that we do have a problem and a mindset that the things we do on a daily basis can help fix it. Some of the main waste problems that we have are things that we do on a day-to-day basis, such as running water while we're shaving or brushing our teeth, washing the dishes, and the same thing, leaving the water running, overwatering our lawns. Most lawns only need 1 inch of water per week. Many of them get much, much more than that. And excessive bathing or showering. I'm going to leave you with a few figures to think about today as I wrap it up here. 3.4 million. That's the number of people that will die this year because they have no access to clean water. The inability to find a sanitary water source will kill children worldwide at the rate equivalent to a jet crashing every 4 hours filled with passengers. And lastly, our water and sanitation crisis will kill more people this year than any war ever has with guns. The crisis is real. Many natural resources we have are dwindling, and as we found out with some of them, once they're gone for good. We must start preserving some of the most precious ones, water being at the top of that list. Without water, we cannot grow our crops, we cannot maintain the lives that we currently live. Our lives and future generations depend on us taking care of our planet and preserving our water supply. Thank you.